Most people who start searching for spirituality are actually trying to escape something. They feel tired, confused, disconnected, or empty. And they believe spirituality will finally bring peace. But what almost no one tells you is this: that same search can quietly become the reason you stay stuck. And if you have ever felt like you are learning a lot, watching many videos, reading many texts, but still not feeling truly clear inside, this video is for you. Spirituality is not supposed to make you feel lost. It is not supposed to make you feel dependent. And it is definitely not supposed to make you feel like you were always almost there, but never fully grounded. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Many people don't use spirituality to wake up. They use it to avoid themselves. They jump from idea to idea, concept to concept, teacher to teacher, hoping that the next explanation will finally fix what they feel inside. But clarity does not come from accumulation. It comes from understanding, and that is where the problem begins. Because most spiritual content does not teach understanding, it teaches seeking. And seeking, when done unconsciously, never ends. Let me explain this in a very simple way. When something in your life feels off, your mind wants answers. It wants certainty. It wants relief. So spirituality becomes a promise that says, if you understand this concept, you will finally feel whole. But over Chimi, that promise turns into a loop. You feel discomfort. You search for meaning. You feel temporary relief. Then the discomfort comes back, and instead of stopping and looking directly at yourself, you search again. This is not awakening. This is distraction dressed as depth. True spirituality does not pull you away from your life. It brings you back into it with more awareness. If what you are consuming makes you feel special but confused, elevated but unstable, informed but disconnected, something is wrong, because clarity feels simple, not heavy, not mystical, not overwhelming. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that spirituality is about becoming someone else, a higher version, a purified version, a more enlightened version. But that idea alone already creates division inside you. You start rejecting parts of yourself, your doubts, your fears, your contradictions. And the moment you reject yourself, you are no longer seeing clearly. Real self-knowledge does not begin with answers. It begins with honest observation. Not judging what you see, not trying to fix it. Just seeing. And this is why many people feel stuck for years. They are always trying to transcend the mind without first understanding it. They want peace without clarity, silence without honesty. But whatever you don't understand, you repeat. Spirituality that does not increase your ability to see yourself in daily life is not doing its job. Ask yourself this quietly. Do you feel more present in simple moments? Do you react less automatically than before? Do you understand your emotions more clearly when they arise? If the answer is no, then something important is being skipped. Awareness is not created by ideas. It is created by attention. And attention cannot be borrowed from a video, a book, or a teacher. It must be exercised by you. This is why chasing constant spiritual stimulation can be dangerous. It keeps the mind busy, but the observer asleep. You don't need more concepts. You need more contact with your own experience. And this does not require belief. It requires sincerity. Sincerity to admit when you are confused. Sincerity to notice when you are escaping discomfort instead of understanding it. Sincerity to stop pretending that complexity equals depth. The most profound shifts happen quietly, without fireworks, without labels. They happen when you see something about yourself clearly for the first time, and you can no longer unsee it. And once that happens, you don't feel spiritual. You feel grounded. If this perspective resonates with you, pause for a moment. Not to agree or disagree, just to notice. Notice how often you seek answers instead of observing yourself. Notice how often you are trying to reach a future state instead of understanding your current one. That noticing alone is already movement. In the next video, we will talk about the subtle signs that real inner change is already happening, even when it doesn't look dramatic at all. If this made sense to you, leave a comment saying this resonated, not for the algorithm, but to mark that you noticed something in yourself today. And remember, clarity is not something you achieve. It is something you stop avoiding.